Secure your tinfoil hats, buckle down tight, and hold on loosely as we soar over the rocky tops of the La Platas on a rocky mountain high, get sucked into the vortex of the Four Corners, and settle down suddenly at mile marker 420 in colorful Colorado. It is Sunday, January 26th, Monday, January 27th, for those of you across the pond and beyond. Welcome to We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. I'm so glad you guys can join us this evening. I'm your host, TessaTNT, and I hope you guys have had a rockin' weekend so far, and thank you so much for joining Paranormal Spirit Box. And he does, hold on one second. We're buffering for some reason. He does have a YouTube channel where you can check out these sessions and sessions.
Hindustan Zindabad. So much for inviting me in your reputed show, and I'm quite happy and I'm ready to to experience to take experience from your side, and also I'm ready to share our beautiful experience which I took since 12 years, or which I have since 12 years. I'm working in this field for, you can say, for 12 years, right? So basically what I'm into the ITC session. I also manufacture my own wonder box, and well, we are collaborated with Lee Williams from South Carolina. Thank you of guidance, a certain kind of advice from each other, and we are quite happy to share certain kind of a knowledge with each other, because knowledge is just like universe, what I feel. It is never ending topic, and yeah, it is supposed to be a very interesting part. I get certain kind of big bang kind of ideas from the paranormal groups from US. There are so many groups in India, and there are so many groups from outside. I have certain, what you can say, the collaborated teams, and I'm going to take their names, some of names. Trinity Paranormal is one of them. Then Lakeshore Paranormal is there. Then Suzy D from Australia. So many teams. Then we are also good supporter of ISAI. The full form of ISI is International Search for Afterlife Intelligence. So it's a very big para family, you know.
So I was watching some of your videos on YouTube, and some of your beliefs are very interesting and intriguing. Can you tell listeners a bit about your beliefs in the paranormal, the afterlife, and so on?
Yeah, it is somewhat. We already worked on episode last year in 2019. The name of my episode was Pitru Paksha. It is from each other. We take all.
A lot of people have heard over there about, hold on just one second, about cows. Do you guys believe that cows are also your family, like replicated?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Cow is our, what you can say, the holy animal, and she have a good resistance power. She gives you everything from milk, and with the help of that milk we get certain various products like butter and so many things. Buttermilk also there, but in India many people, or most of people, worship cow, and yes, it is our firm belief that uh, even in our, what you can say, in the god form, there are so many gods with cow. For example, you will get the live example that Guru Dev Datta is our god, even Lord Krishna. So there are so many things, varieties, or you can say it is the mixture of the culture. Miscellaneous things are there in our nation. If you're talking about the culture, you're talking about the tradition. There are so many languages in India, and so many languages, so many people, and so many things. So we always get a different kind of a varieties while doing the paranormal investigation, especially in ITC session, instrumental trans communication, and yeah, we got very, very nice evidence. I was quite shocked when I got certain names. Even I had very
Heard,
time I got certain kind of things I'm experiencing. It was just like we know we can feel those things, but we don't know about our energy or about our intuition power. But after certain years, you can take about 24 to 25 years. When I was just young, 25 years old, I came into this field and I started doing those stuff. I didn't know that I have certain kind of powers. You know what the spirit. When I used to ask question in English, I get the answers. I got the answers. Love to manipulate those things. I love to help my clients, and the thing is that I most of time I'm into exorcism. So I do exorcism in Hindu rituals way, or you can say in our style. But the thing is that help people. First thing is that I got of that certain spirits. Then you can say certain uh, quantity about the spirits, or you can say the certain numbers of the spirits. I still remember when I was certain names, but yes, every things that those specific things through videos, through my videos. One can feel that those calling her spirit box, my spirit wonder box. I used to call her that with the help of my 2004, if I'm not wrong, it was the 12th January, and she passed at that time in a hospital due to the cardiac in month of January. Time I was having some work, and I was working on specific topics about the paranormal stuff, and I put that spirit box on the charging mode with the help of electricity, and simultaneously it was just working on some work clear crystal. So there are so many experience while sound mantras, we put mantras. And to be frank, while doing exorcism, there was one experience, and it was about a lady which we chant. There are some three guys as physical power. Of course, that physical power, it was not that at a time by using he was giving certain kind of a devil expression. After that readings, I also take I got certain he was saying God, she don't keep faith in God. Just get out from my house. You are no one who is entering in my house. This body, this soul, this body belongs to me, and I'm going to dominate this body. I'm going to dominate those things. As I played certain kind of mind games with her, that it's okay, and it is if it is your body, keep meaning that she don't believe in God. Visit tomorrow at my divine place, in my divine room, and still the case is going, because the what I feel that it comes under demonic act. It is not a certain kind of a simple. Yeah, I'm still visiting that place, even that client is going to, and now we are working on demonic act. But yes, about her mental issue, we are working on that specific stuff.
Well, that's good. Hopefully, she'll find peace and be able to, live her life fully. But like you said, a lot of times there are different things going on with a certain client as far as mental issues or struggles or whatnot that make it easier, I think, for that entity to come in and take over that person.
Yeah, you know what? That woman, the specific lady, there are just like her. There are so many clients visit at our place, and they have same kind of a problem. In India, we believe that not
So as far as hauntings, hold on one second. For some reason, okay, as far as hauntings, you find that it's very active over there in India.
it is kind of more than that. You can say more than that, or more active, or 10x or 100x uh, activeness is there. It's not about uh, it is not on slow mode or on medium mode, but it is on supersonic speed, you can say. Because as I said, that India was fighting for their freedom, for the independence, and many freedom fighters lost their lives. You can say the freedom fighters like Bhagat Singh, then Lokmanya Tilak. There are many freedom fighters, Subhash Chandra Bose, and I don't know about the history. I don't want to get into that specific things, but yes, there were, and also I'm not claiming that the spirits of freedom fighter is there, but there are so many small freedom fighters were also there in India, and many people lost their lives. So it is my strong belief that certain spirit needs certain kind of blessing from our side, and that is why they are asking certain help from us, and they are expecting certain things from us.
So here, when we do cleansings of a house, trying to get rid of a negative entity or whatnot, we'll use sage or Palo Santo, salt, certain stones, candles, holy water, holy oil, different things like that. What sort of things do you guys use in India for cleansings of a house or a person?
See, the very nice question. The process are different, or process is different, but the things are same. We always believe in output, and as you said that we use holy water. Yes, we also use holy water, but the method is something different. We chant the name of our God, or there are certain Sanskrit shloks which we put the hand on a glass of water and we convert that water into the holy water, and with the help of those holy water we sprinkle that water in house. We also use a camphor or a what you say. In Marathi, we say kapur, and with the help of the kapur, we use that specific things while performing certain Hindu rituals. Into the bracket, I must use this term puja. Puja is certain kind of a prayer, and it is also performed in every house. So at that time it is a good source of what you can say, the cleansing, or many things, many different types of things, many different types of variety, or you can say the different belief, different thoughts about the prayers. So we use those things for cleansing, to cleanse the negative energy. We convert that negative energy into the positive energy. Also, there is supposed to be the Gayatri mantra which we recite in our house. Then we take name of Lord Shiva or Lord Vishnu. By taking their name or by chanting their name, we can just remove that negative energy from our house. There are certain kind of very big mantras, good mantras, and you will get those things on YouTube very easily.
And on your YouTube channel, you do use a ghost box. Have you done any of your ghosts hunts or paranormal investigations on there as well?
Yes, as I said that I already did outdoor paranormal investigation, and also I did some indoor paranormal investigation, but most of time I did indoor paranormal investigation. I believe in indoor paranormal investigation because if you are talking about the outdoor session, you will get spirit, and there are getting chances of spirit 100%. I must say the possibility increase 99.9% or 100%. But if we're talking about the indoor investigation, I always believe that it is certain kind of a challenging stuff for me, because to find certain kind of a negativity in my house is not a piece of cake. You have to keep patience, you have to wait for a time, you have to wait for hours and hours, and you have to wait for that specific spirit. So I did many paranormal investigation, but you can say the indoor paranormal investigation, which is quite amazing experience, as I said. And the videos which I upload on my channel or in my channel is all about the indoor paranormal investigation. Yes, there are 2 to 3 paranormal investigation which was totally outdoor stuff, but otherwise you can say most of my videos are totally comes they are into the indoor paranormal investigation.
And I find what you say to be very true as far as negative spirits or entities. When you are going to investigate, a lot of times they'll hide out and try not to be found. so they can continue to cause chaos and contention, so on and so forth. Have you ever had to stay at a house for a lengthy amount of time, perhaps even overnight, to try to get the evidence of this certain negative entity?
Yeah. It was in year 2017. I did one investigation, or I done one investigation at Goa, a beautiful state in India, and it was the hotel area. The owner of that hotel came at my place, and she said that there are certain things, and it was again the demonic act. I don't know whether you know that we term or we use the specific word for that spirit is jinn. Do you know anything about jinn?
Yes, I've heard a lot about jinn, especially like over in Saudi Arabia and
Yes,
places like
yes.
that.
Yes. So it was certain kind of a genie act, and that lady was quite disturbed. She was having certain kind of, or she was suffering certain kind of a mental issues, and she asked me the certain question. And when I visited that specific place with my student, my student was with me, and we did some EMF reading over there. We done some certain kind of a laser treatments over there, laser grid treatment over there, and we found certain kind of a very ridiculous thing. It is still creating certain kind of a goosebumps, because that lady, she had a black cat in her house. She was having certain pet, and that color of that cat was black in color. That cat was reacting, or that kitten was reacting those things while doing the paranormal investigation. She used to stare at one place, and with the help of the cat we was getting certain kind of a good guideline, or you can say that we were getting certain kind of a good guidance. And the cat helped us a lot, and it was the only paranormal investigation which we did, and which we stayed at that specific place for 4 days. It was supposed to be the hotel at Goa, and the city, if I'm not wrong, the city was Seolim. It was Seolim. Yes, that thing, or that incident took place at Seolim. I cannot reveal the name or the place of that hotel, but it was the amazing experience I ever had in my life till now.
And like you're saying, I think, and I believe that cats and dogs can actually see more than we can a lot of times. So it's interesting that you guys were taking cues off of that cat as to where this entity was and the way it would react. Sometimes it's very unhealthy for the animal because the entity knows that it can see it, and a lot of times they'll get attacked.
Any animal, you can say a cat or you can say a dog, they have certain kind of a natural, they are god gifted, and they have certain kind of a natural eyesight, you can say the natural spectrum camera eyes they have. They can feel those things very easily. They can look at those things very easily, or you can say they must experience certain kind of, or they have certain kind of experience, or they can watch the specific shadows of a spirits, and that is why they can react fast compared to human.
A friend of mine in the chat room over here is saying that she's got an Indian friend who calls ghosts goo-goos. And she said that her friend's mom was always talking to the goo-goos. Is that what you guys call ghosts, or is that just what this particular person calls them?
No, to be frank, I didn't got certain kind of experience till now. But yes, I'm quite ready for certain experiences. It will be a good lesson, or you can say it will be the good chapter, and a good chapter for me. And to be frank, I'm ready to experience those things in future. I'm quite ready for that.
So can you tell us a bit more about some of the other investigations you do, and what kind of tools do you guys use in your investigation? Do you use tools, or do you use like your instincts and your gut intuition, so on and so forth?
We use tools. Yes, yes, yes. We use certain kind of tools. You can say the cowrie shells we use. Then most of times I use my personal wonder box, which is made by me. I use that lot of times. Then I use FCD Mark IV, which is made by Nigel Mortimer. Till now, we are using only one spirit box. The name of that spirit box, as I said, that the name of that spirit box is Mark IV FCD version, and it is quite great. I mean, Nigel Mortimer, a quite amazing person. I respect him a lot. A very coolest guy on this planet Earth, and he made that beautiful spirit box. Because of this spirit box, we are quite. It was at, and same thing happened at here at that specific place. That boy, his grandmother spirit was at our relative's house, which we get certain. There are so many things which we but it was 100 taking the certain name about a relative, and I'm sure that it was demon, and it was
quite scary. And like you were saying, the sound of this, yeah, and those can be
person not getting afraid. They will act that they are not getting their certain kind of response, and their responsibilities at the client place able to handle those things very easily, or in few minutes. You can say it was my first case, and spirit named Kamini, she always visit our house, and I got that spirit named Kamini. What I'm thinking at different location when I was doing investigation, name in my life friend named Kamini. So maybe the spirit who followed me or who follows me till now, and this is the only name I get. The name of that spirit is Kamini. Whether she is a spirit, whether she is a devil, whether she is evil spirit or demon, I never had no exit, or I didn't get those things about the negativity about her. But whenever I used to do the ATCs, exactly, you are absolutely right. I didn't feel need any kind of the help of my God. But after getting that name, she never replied about those things, what she want. And still today, guidance from my side. We want any help, and the spirit always give answer yes or no. Even, do you need any guidance?
Of New York, go in. We'll
Okay.
be right back occasionally. So you guys don't.
I like the way you wind your brocotum. It's a Friday. Do you want baby? Fantastic. Come on, let's go. It's a holiday. Anything you want. Royal Bamba, it's a Friday. Come on, let's go. It's a holiday. Anything you want, baby. Fantastic. Come, baby. Shake a bamba anywhere you day.
Come on, do we sorry? I said the wine your body eat the sweetie. Make it rock, echo, omo remuketa, omo ni fumi lane. Daddy fisi, omo ni ejo. Daddy saucy, omo ni ejo. Daddy kosi, omo ni ejo. Daddy kahin kosi, omo ni ejo. Daddy and his baby, them there for corners.